movie is a toxic film with a toxic relationship, and it is the worst film I've ever seen.
Cheriecocoa, oh yeah, Cheriecocoa, 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 I'm Cheriecocoa.
Welcome to brunch, hey, and Bonnet Beats. Hey, what's up, guys? I hope everybody's having a good day. Today I'm going to be reviewing that movie 365 Days or NDI, whatever. It's number one on Netflix right now, and I cannot tell you why. I'm gonna be beating my face reviewing this movie. It's inspired by KennieJD. Love her YouTube page. And what she did was she used the profits from her video to donate towards Black Lives Matter organizations. Now, me, I haven't gotten monetized yet. So my YouTube page is not making money yet. So what I'm thinking is share this, like this video, comment down below, get the algorithm to push it forward. However many views I get on this video is how much I will donate to any sort of Black Lives Matter organization. This will be coming from my savings account, from my heart, guys. So there's only so much I can donate, but I've already been donating. I've already been, protesting. I've already been sharing the word. You guys make sure you need to be an ally. This is a civil rights movement, guys. You cannot sit down and sit quiet. It's not enough to just be not racist. You need to be actively anti-racist. So I have some links down below of resources that you could use to, use your voice to stand up and speak out and promote the different organizations that need help, to sign petitions, to donate money, and to just call your local politician. I'll leave a Google Doc below, literally all the resources you possibly need for whatever region you're in, y'all. Thank y'all for watching this video. So the movie starts with Massimo. He's basically an Italian mob star. What a fucking stereotype, but okay. Honestly, the whole point of this movie is that Massimo is fine and sexy. That's it. Massimo is a creep. Massimo is a creep. And the only reason he gets away with the stuff he gets away with is because he's sexy. I cannot believe you people did this. You people made this movie number one. The movie is helter skelter. Political krinkum krankum.
Political krinkum krankum.
I'm going to be using these two palettes today. The Crayon Case box of crayons and Aevabeauty Livin In Color. These are both black owned businesses. Make sure you guys are supporting black owned businesses, period. So as they're there by the beach, him and his dad, they just shoot a dad like that, like it's nothing, through his stomach. And then Massimo gets hit with the bullet. As he's fainting, he's now thinking about this girl that he just saw on the beach, literally just 5 seconds ago. And he was spying on her too, looking at her through binoculars. So 5 years later now, and Laura is in, I'm struggling with that name. She is in a relationship that she's unhappy in, of course. Coincidentally, she's unhappy so that, she can end up with Massimo. Predictable. Massimo is now sitting there on a plane and we lost a big shipment of cocaine. And so what does Massimo do? Does he sit down and say, let's come up with a plan on how to find it? Let's come up with a plan on how to fix this? No, Massimo gets up and walks to the back of the plane and grabs the stewardess or air flight attendant and then whispers something in baby girl's ear and makes her sit down and start serious membrane. Brain, I don't know. And he's just making all these grunting faces. It's the most uncomfortable thing. I'm just like, what in? I am flabbergasted. I cannot believe that this movie is on Netflix.
Pause this whole thing right now. Pause this whole thing right now. Pause this whole thing right now.
I mean, they make it seem like she was consenting and she was enjoying herself and she was very happy after, but it don't make no sense because that's still her boss. So she could have been scared that she was gonna lose her job. So she was like, let me just go ahead and do some membranes since he's asking. Child, don't behave like that in real life, please. This movie is toxic. Laura's boyfriend decides to take her on a trip for her birthday, and guess where they're going? Sicily. Of course, she runs into none other than Massimo. So Massimo does this weird thing where she doesn't even remember who this guy is. She never saw him. Keep that in mind. So he says this cringy line where he goes, "Are you lost, baby girl?
Are you lost, baby girl?"
He repeats that line throughout the entire movie.
Are you lost, baby girl?
Cringe. His goons come and they kidnapped her. And then they drug her so she doesn't know where she is. And she wakes up and she's just like, what the hell's going on? He's like, hey, baby girl, you know, I want to romance you. I want to love you very much. And she's just like, ew, who are you? She's like, I have a boyfriend or something like that. He's going to come find me. So then he shows her videos of the boyfriend conveniently cheating on her. So the point is that her boyfriend's cheating on her and he's not a good man. But they've already been beating that over our heads this whole time anyway. So basically he says, I have a proposal for you.
You have 365 days. I'll do anything so you can fall in love with me.
Wool up, nigga. Wool up, wool up, wool up. Just wool up.
Which kind of nonsense? So you have kidnapped this girl under the pretense of you are in love with her. So she's your prisoner, but you want her to fall in love with you.
I don't know how y'all do shit where you from, but let me tell you something. Where I'm from, we don't do shit like that.
How does that work? That's Stockholm Syndrome. Type of toxic masculinity, nonsensical nonsense. He makes a promise to her that because he loves her so much, so dearly, he's not going to touch her unless she wants him to. Like basically promising that he's not gonna, you know, the R word with her.
I won't do anything without your permission.
He proceeds to then go throughout the entire film touching her without her consent. This dude grabs her neck, he throws her to the bed at one point, another time he throws her onto the couch, another time he yanks her so that she can get up and they can go out somewhere together. I mean, that is all touching. You are touching her without her consent, but you said you weren't going to. So you think because you didn't her that you're somehow a knight in shining armor. No! You are a sociopath, a psychopath, all the paths. At one point they go to a shopping spree. She basically is trying on clothes and coming out and showing it to him, and I'm just like, are we still not being held captive? Comes into the fitting room to see her as she's trying on her lingerie, and she's like, you don't get to see this. She's like, the way they're making her fight back is her just being a brat. It's really dumb. I mean, in this sense she's right, like you don't get to like come in here, but it's like the way she does it, it's not even like I'm seriously like pissed off or scared at you. It's like, you don't get to see this. Like, girl. So anyway, grabs her again without her consent. Recurring trope here. And she like throws the lingerie at him and she's like, you wear it then. Then she storms off. So she finds some cops that are hanging around, I guess, and basically tries to run up to them, and she's like, of course, as she's talking to them, guess who pulls up behind her? Mr. Are you lost, baby girl? Of course the cops know him, so they're like, oh, what's good, Massimo? You know, all right, y'all, stay blessed. And they just like leave her. He invites her to dinner and she's pretty much like puts on her best outfit, and I'm like, you are still a prisoner, you are still a captive. Okay, sis.
I'd like you to teach me how to be gentle.
Sir, at your big age, you don't know how to treat a woman? And then she's your captive, and then you want your captive to teach you how to treat a woman. So now she gets up out of the bed, she walks over, she sees that he's still sleeping, so she's just like, oh, I'm gonna tease this guy, this psychopath, you're gonna tease him. You see your life. This scene right here was all over TikTok, Twitter. You people are sick. If this was all consent, it would have been fine, it would have been sexy, it would have been cool. But this man grabs her by the back of the neck like, hoi! Hoi! They're in a hotel. She has her own room because he's supposed to be a gentleman, and he has his own room. She goes over to his room, and of course he locks the door behind her because he's a creep. A sexy creep, but it's still a creep. And he locks her in the room, chains her to the bed. I mean, I was genuinely frightened.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
She says no, and she's like looking actually scared. He's like, fine, I'm gonna show you what you're missing. So then he brings in some sis. I don't know if it's the same sis from the airplane who was, you know, given the guac 3000, but we got a new sis in here now, coming to give him some more guac 3000. It's just, the whole scene was just odd, and it scared me and made me uncomfortable. So we fast forward, he's made her go to the club with him because he has to go and see his creep business partners. And while at the club, baby girl's acting up, flirting with all the guys, trying to get under his skin. I'm like, why are you trying to make him jealous? For what? What is that gonna, what do you gain from this?
What do you gain from that?
Guy tries to grab her, grabbing her too strong. My man's Massimo comes through to save her because he's a hero. Even though he's holding her captive. He comes with 2 guns, pew! And he said, who's touching my girl? Pew pew! They end up back on a boat. We don't know why they're on a boat. Nobody told us why. They were just at a hotel, now they're on a boat. And he's mad at her because he's like, why would you do that? Now you see what you've caused, look what you've done. And she's like, it's not my fault, rah, 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 rah. You have creepy friends, da, 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 da. It's like, yeah, why are you blaming her? Even though she was annoying, why are you blaming her? It's not her fault. Friend should never touched her. Duh. So now they're arguing, and somehow she falls off the boat. Sis falls off the boat as they're arguing. This is the craziest movie. So remember, I don't know if I mentioned it before, she has a heart condition. She faints because she fell off the boat. He saved her, he dives in to save her, brings her back up. She wakes back up, he's shirtless again. And then he's like, you know, I'm sorry, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, you saved me? So because he saved her, guess what sis does? No. I want you to just guess. This is the longest like sex montage I've ever seen in a movie. They were on top of the boat, inside the boat, damn near at the dock, on the bed, like on the railing. Like they were going like rabbits. And I'm like, what happened to her heart? I thought she had a bad heart. So this is why everybody's saying this is 50 Shades of Grey, but better. The scene though. So he's like, it's not safe, whatever, just go home, visit your family. She goes home and she sees her friend, her bestie. Basically, she tells her what happened, but she downplays it a lot. And then the best friend doesn't even seem like that mad. There's nothing else to do. So what do? Shopping montage. They go shopping and then they get their hair done. This wig was stiffer than beauty supply store wig. Like this wasn't even Remy. This was like processed, dry, crunchy hair. Then they go to a club after because there's nothing else to do in this plot. Her ex is like, girl, where you been at? I've been looking all over for you. And she's like, it's over. Duh, don't you know? I don't bang with you. I know you be cheating on me and stuff. And he's like, I'm sorry. So her boyfriend's also a weirdo and follows her home because he won't take no for an answer. She gets home with him and he's still trying to like convince her, all this stuff. And she's like, leave me alone, whatever. Guess who's in her house when she pulls up? Massimo, sitting in the darkness like a weirdo that he is. And she sees him, her ex sees him. Her ex is like, oh, I can't fight that dude, he big, so he leaves. I'm like, you such a wimp. You can't even start small competition, you just run away. She's pissed at Massimo. And instead of actually just having a healthy conversation like a couple does, they do what they do best, which is another sex scene.
I don't need 365 days.
Because
I love you.
I want better for you, please, baby girl. So now they're official couple, whatever, and he asked her to marry him. Ciao. So guess what's next? A shopping montage. They try to find her wedding dress. Her friend comes over, tells her bestie like, hey babes, I'm pregnant. And I'm like, child, if this ain't some Jerry Springer ass. She hasn't told Massimo yet. As they're going home, Massimo's goon is also going home and he gets a call that they're going to try and attack Laura. Oh shit, I gotta warn Massimo. He just a call Massimo. Massimo's on the phone with Laura. They're doing kissy kissy boom boom on the phone. Oh, I missed you, honey. So he can't get to Massimo. Laura now goes through a tunnel and then boom, his goon has finally made it to his house. And when he makes it to his house, he doesn't say, oh, they came to get Laura, they went to attack Laura. He just shows up to the house and just looks at Massimo and he just kneels down. He just goes, oh. And then Massimo just understands that means that Laura's been shot or hurt or dead. This movie makes no sense. We see a police car outside of the tunnel that they just went through. And we're supposed to, I guess, assume that Laura is dead. Am I stupid to you? Do we look as stupid to you? No. I totally forgot to record an outro, but thank you so much for watching. This is how the look turned out. Ew. I record and post every Thursday on my YouTube, so make sure you subscribe if you want to see more. If you want me to do more video reviews, like movie reviews, let me know down below. See y'all next Thursday.